This cruise ship behind me is owned by MSC Cruises.
Wow. Just look at this.
But it's under the guise of a brand new ultra-luxury cruise line called Explora Journeys. After all of our issues with MSC Cruises in the past...
Yeah, no problem. We'll stop filming. Yeah, it's just that you're getting very aggressive with me and I'm not sure why.
We've made the wild decision to book a 7-night cruise on this ship. I mean, what can go wrong? So join us as we get on and find out. Hello everyone, welcome to Naples, Italy, Napoli, home of the lovely pizza. Anyway, we're leaving here from our current ship, the Norwegian Epic. If you didn't watch those episodes last week, make sure you do because they were really good. And now we're heading all the way up north through Italy. Because we can't get there via our ship, we're going to have to take the train, but we booked something very special. So let's head over to the station and make our way up north. It's about a 5 to 6 hour journey, so let's head. I'm excited for this. So we've made it to Naples Central Station. That was actually quite easy, guys, just a little bit hot. We had to take a metro and then we're here. We're going to grab some food and then wait for our train.
Yes, so we're on the train in our private little booth, which is very, very lovely. So this is called Club Executive and we've booked the Soletto, which is the private room on board. Soletto just means like living room in Italian. And we get all 4 seats to ourselves. How fabulous is that? This cost us €150 because at the time of booking, it was a buy one, get one free offer. So usually should be 300, much cheaper than flying, but also just so much more comfortable and relaxing. It's going to take us about 5 hours to get over to Venice. So it's not quick, but I'd rather do it this way. I've got my laptop out, I can do work, we've got food, we've just had a sandwich which was very delicious. There's beers, wines, Prosecco is on tap, and you've got that amazing view outside as well. So I'd rather be doing this than cramped on a Ryanair flight, trust me.
Well, hello and welcome to Venice in Italy for the start of our brand new journey. Yes, going on a brand new cruise line. The journey's been a bit weird, guys, because we thought we were going from a different port about 15 minutes from here. That's what it says in all of the paperwork. But just a few days before the cruise, we're told we have to board in Venice, which is absolutely fine. So the cruise terminal where the cruise ships used to come, completely banned here now, which is a bit of a shame. But we're going to do something a little bit different, which I'm really excited about. So come along. Even our taxi driver was a little bit confused. He was like, you're getting a cruise from Venezia? And we're like, yeah, but we're not. Technically, we're just checking in here. So let's go do this. Join us on this journey. It's going to be a good one, I think. So it was time to board the ship. And we have to say this was one of the most strange boarding experiences that we've ever had. So first up, we arrived at the port in Venice, which was so cool to actually depart from Venice Cruise Port. Now that you can't do that anymore because cruises have been banned. We basically just dropped off our bags. It was super easy and so quiet. All of the staff were really, really lovely. There was a drink station to grab some drinks before you went on. So next up, we took a tender to the ship. Yes, we actually took a small boat all the way to our ship. And you know what? It was really, really lovely. It took about 35 minutes, but it was super relaxing and just made the whole boarding experience just really, really nice. We met some of our fellow passengers as well, and they all seemed really, really nice. We finally pulled up to our ship. Just kidding, that's an MSC tanker. Our ship was located next door and we got on board. It was just a very unique experience and we really enjoyed it. Well, welcome on board Explora One. Oh my gosh, guys, that was a little bit special. It really was. As you saw there, the journey to the ship was it was quite incredible actually. It was really lovely. We are on board and oh my gosh, she looks beautiful so far. The lobby is gorgeous. She's so small. She reminds us of like Viking Cruise Line, similar size in that respect, but yeah, really, really lovely. She looks super posh and super exclusive. Checking in was so easy. We just had to go to a desk. We had to have our photo taken. Make sure that you print everything off, like your luggage tags and your tickets and things like that, just because they do ask for them several times. We've got our room keys. We've got a glass of champagne. Oh, cheers, guys. Wow, what a welcome. The crew are really nice, guys. It feels very, very luxe. It really does so far. And I'm very, very excited about this. I can't tell you. We paid for this. This is not a press trip. So you're going to get our unfiltered and honest opinion as we take you around and show you what is on offer and everything on board, from the food, entertainment, everything. Cheers.
Already, this is such a different experience to what we expected from MSC, and it is so lovely. I can't wait to explore more of the ship and see what is in store for us. Already I'm very excited, and I've only seen the lobby. That might be the champagne as well, because I've not eaten breakfast yet.
But I think first stop for me, guys, is the food. We've heard such good things about this cruise line and the food, so let's go get some, shall we? Right, I'm gonna do the Titanic moment. I'm gonna go up the stairs, like Jack and Rose. Hopefully this one doesn't sink. And I think they came down the stairs anyway, didn't they? But yeah, the ship's so bright, guys. It's so lovely. You can tell the MSC in it, because MSC ships, as we always say, are spectacular. And this is no exception. Oh my gosh.
Frog in my throat. I actually had a little chuckle because I was expecting to see a man or a lady playing the piano, but when I turned the corner, there was nobody there. It was one of the pianos that the ghosts are playing, a bit like the Haunted Mansion. Now we're coming into a coffee shop. We do love our coffee, and we've always said the coffee on MSC is always excellent. I see snacks as well, Ben, so I'm very excited to see what is on offer here.
Oh, they have loads of cookies and sweet treats, guys. I'm doomed. I'm supposed to be eating well. I don't know how long I'm going to last, but yeah, that coffee shop is really, really lovely. It's just so bright, and what is this, David? Like a library. Look at this. This is so cool. It's like some sort of library. The British Library. It's very colourful. Wow.
It's artwork.
Oh, it's artwork?
Yeah.
Oh, it's artwork. It isn't actually a library, guys. I was just about to grab a book off there. Not that we've got time to read on this cruise because we've got so much planned. But yeah, just walking through. It's very modern, very sleek. What you expect in a new cruise ship. Oh, look at that in the background. Oh my gosh, it's lovely. Oh, this is gorgeous. We're just actually heading towards the front of the ship just to quickly do our muster drill. You have to do this. It's a safety drill, basically. And it's at the front here somewhere. Then we're going to head for some lunch in the marketplace, I think they called it, which is like the buffet, but not. They've all this Campbell soup artwork as well. This is just, wow, I'm very impressed. It's very different to anything I've seen before as well, which is great because we cruise so much. It's nice to see something a little bit different and a bit refreshing.
I am so excited. Like Ben said, it's very rare for us to be doing not only a new cruise ship, but a brand new cruise line. So this is quite a novelty for us, and we're really looking forward to seeing what's in store. And it can be a little bit overwhelming at first, actually, but in a good way, like in a really nice, good way. Like everything's just so new and I'm excited.
This is lovely. Just at the very back of the ship now, where we've got some really comfortable sun lounges. There's a pool at the back as well, and a bar. Look at the towels, they're so lovely. They actually say MSC on them. Very posh indeed, but yeah, this is just gorgeous. What a lovely outdoor area. Loads of seating. I can imagine us spending a lot of time out here. It's very different to the Norwegian Epic.
I think we're going to enjoy this cruise, Ben.
Oh, did you hear the announcement tone there? It's very fancy.
Right, the announcement just said that our cabins are ready, or I should say suites, because every single cabin on here is a suite, and we're going to go and check it out. Let's do this. Is this lift like ginormous?
Oh, it's massive. I thought the mirror was like a...
I thought I was going to bump into the mirror then.
Wi-Fi is all included as well, and it's Starlink. You get 3 devices per person, which is awesome. Just did a speed check. 110 megabytes per second. That's really fast. And that's completely included in the price of your cruise. That can cost you a fortune. For example, on our Norwegian cruise that we just did, it was $500 for both of us. So bear things like that in mind as well. Right, let's go find our cabin to drop this off, then some lunch. We'll show you our cabin in the next episode. Are you excited to see the cabin, David?
I am extremely excited to see the cabin. I'm going to compare this to Yacht Club on MSC, and we really liked it. Oh, we've just gone past it. Here we are. So we're 10047. It's a big one.
That's what she said. Wow. Totally speechless with our room. Holy moly. Right, lunchtime. Behind us, just outside of our cabin, is the gym and wellness centre as well, which is fabulous. Starving. Excited for some of this food that I've heard so much about. Grab some lunch, show you around the buffet, and then we'll show you around the rest of the ship. There is so much to see that we haven't seen ourselves, so yay.
Wow, I'm actually gobsmacked at this buffet. I was walking around and every single station I was like, oh my gosh. And then I just realised I'm gonna get fat because looks incredible, and it's totally my kind of food. Okay, so there was so much on offer. There's sushi and fresh fish dishes, and they're all made to order as well, the fresh fish dishes. Lots of made to order food. So we had made to order pasta, including vegan pasta.
Did you see how much pasta there was, David? It was
Yes.
all made fresh, and there's about 15 different types you could choose from.
Yeah, it looked incredible, and like Ben said, you could choose different types of pasta and make your own dish. There's also a carvery section. There was even a made to order wok section, so you could choose what ingredients you want and they would wok it all together for you. There's also a pizza section, which looks incredible. It was like big long flatbreads, lots of bread, lots of pasta, like I said. There's also sandwiches. There was a big cheese section. I'm literally foaming at the mouth right now because this is all the food that I absolutely love.
I've never seen so many like make your own fresh bowls before. Like you had Asian bowls, woks, you had stews, Korean dishes. Oh my gosh, we are
Yeah.
going to get fat, David.
Yeah, there was even a salad section with a make your own salad bar, which is really nice to see. They had a little bit more of a traditional buffet section, so where it was the sort of where they plate it up for you, and that was like curries, rice and stews.
Did you fancy something a little bit more American? They had a whole American section with fries and burgers and steaks and chicken, all cooked to order as well.
And I love it how they serve you, so it's not really a buffet in the traditional sense. A lot of the dishes, like we said, are made to order.
A bit like Virgin.
Yeah, it's a little bit like Virgin, where you place an order and they'll make it there for you. There is some stuff that's available right now, so if you just wanted to grab a slice of pizza, you can do that. But it just feels a little bit more elevated than a buffet, which is incredible. We haven't even talked about desserts, Ben.
Oh, there's so many. Fruits, desserts, cakes, cookies, you name it, they've got it. I am absolutely surprised.
Right, let's not talk about the food, let's actually try it, because I want to dive into this, because it looks incredible.
Guys, very often I am lost for words, but I really am. It's very, very good indeed. This is one of the best buffets I've seen on any cruise ship. Now, this is a luxury cruise line, so bear that in mind. But when we reveal the price a little bit later on, you're probably going to be a little bit shocked because it really isn't as heavy on the pocket as you think it would be compared to some of the new ships out there. The crew as well, oh my gosh, many of them recognise us from other ships that they've been on, so they brought all of the best crew from all of the other cruise lines like Princess, Disney, Virgin. We've met loads of them and they're all so friendly and so lovely, which is so nice to see. Oh, I went for the salad of the day. It was a bibimbap salad. I don't think I've had one of those before. Is it Korean maybe?
Yeah.
And you sort of pick all of the ingredients that you want and it's made there for you. Got some pizza, obviously. Got some freshly made ravioli and it's got a big piece of garlic on top, so I'm going to stink the whole ship out. And oh my gosh, does it smell spectacular. And the bread, just love it. Just look how cute it is. So good, guys. I am like very, very excited. I think my diet is going to go to hell this week. I'm going to try and control myself some way, but it's going to be a good one. I can feel it. Well, I'm just past this diet. I just need to eat some of this food. So let's go in and try the ravioli, shall we? Oh my gosh. Tie a bow around me and call me a present, because I am ready to be served for Christmas. That is absolutely freaking delicious. It is so beautiful, al dente pasta, lovely filling, gorgeous, beautiful garlicky sauce. I'm going to try this bibimbap now. Oh my gosh, I am in heaven, guys. There is so much choice. And what's really nice is that it's very different choice to other cruise lines, because we are a bit spoiled, me and David, because we get to do this a lot. So when we see something new like this, it's very, very exciting indeed.
Be careful, she said it was spicy.
Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire in my mouth. That is very spicy, but it is very delicious, very fresh, lovely. Gonna wolf it down with a piece of pizza as well. Oh, just look at that. Beautiful. Really, really delicious pizza as well. I'm just gonna sit here and pig out for the next 2 hours and just truly treat myself, because this is just extraordinary. I'm actually very surprised and blown away a little bit, guys. Genuinely quite thrilled. It's as good as the reviews have been saying online, because this ship gets incredibly good reviews on Cruise Critic, and yeah, I can see why.
So I went for the grilled cod. There's like 4 different types of seafood that was made fresh of the day. I'm gonna slather it in that butter. I'm gonna make it dirty and garlicky. It's a lemon butter, not a garlic butter, I should say. That is absolutely banging. It's so tasty, and you could cook it however you liked as well. Really, really good. I'm honestly so impressed with the buffet. I couldn't resist as well. There's a full-on sushi bar, tons of sushi, tons of Oh my god, 2 glasses of champagne and I can't say sashimi.
I know, David. Sashimi. We've had too much champagne.
The sushi and sashimi. He actually offered a platter. He said, I'll make you a platter and bring it over if you like. I was like, geez, no. We're rolling out of here. So I got every single type of sushi on offer. Spicy tuna, there is salmon, and they also did California rolls as well. They had veg options, which was great. Super fresh tasting. Really nice. The soy sauce of it as well is very delicious. Wow, I am so impressed.
Oh, the desserts look amazing, guys. I wasn't going to have one, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself. We're on vacation, just a little cheap treat. I got a blueberry bomb, so blueberry choux pastry, and oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. Let's go and have a little try, shall we?
What's inside?
Oh, lovely. Spectacular. That is delicious. It's a perfect blend of fruity and sweet. It's not overly sweet. And it's got some like blueberry compote in there in the middle as well. Really, really delicious and really fresh. Holy moly. I'm shocked. Just totally shocked.
And for my dessert, you know how much I love my coffee, guys? I am an espresso for espresso.
Oh, jeez.
I got an espresso mousse. It looks so lovely and so beautifully presented. Oh. Doesn't feel gelatine at all as well. It looks fabulous. Mother of God.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy RuPaul.
Sachet away.
Exactly. This is wonderful. It's a really delicate espresso flavour, but it's very, very silky as well. Doesn't taste gelatine at all. Oh my gosh, this is so good. And I definitely need a little bit of an espresso after this. Especially after them 2 glasses of champagne and the food I just ate, because it is so blooming good.
I'm absolutely stuffed. We came outside to the conservatory. Can have a look around out here. It looks beautiful. I think it's a solarium. Just wanted to tell you about one thing before we do. Download the app, the Explora app. It's really good, guys. Before you go on the cruise as well, you can book things as well. But when you're on board, you can book any of the restaurants. So all of the restaurants, apart from one of the restaurants, which is called Anthology, is included in the price of your cruise. So there's only one specialty restaurant on board, but all of the others I'm guessing are going to be just quite as good. So there's 5 restaurants where you can book, and you can book all of these on your app really simply. You can look at shore excursions, you can look at your itinerary and everything like that. But yeah, definitely worth downloading. And like I said, the internet is really fantastic. But oh my gosh, the conservatory looks absolutely spectacular. Oh, should we go take a look?
Oh, and I can see an espresso machine over there as well, Ben.
Oh yeah, should we get a little coffee for a perk up first? You know how we love our coffee. Oh David, this is nice. This is nice.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Does remind me of MSC. I know it's a silly thing to say, but if you've been onto the big ships, it's not a million miles away, like design-wise from their big ships, so you can still feel like you're on an MSC ship.
So we've came to the bar, the conservatory bar, and we've grabbed ourselves a little espresso as a perk up. That smells delicious. Let's have a taste. Oh, fire in my mouth. That is blooming delicious. That is good coffee right there. Now, if you're wondering what's included in your cruise, you get quite a lot, and this is why the upfront price probably is a lot more expensive than other cruise lines, just because of the inclusivities. So things like the Wi-Fi you get included, a mini bar in your room as well, which is really good. Drinks are basically all included apart from the really high-end stuff. So most gins, vodkas, things like that, all included. And if you want the really, really high-end stuff, you've got to pay a little bit extra. But for us, things like Hendrick's Gin, Tanqueray Gin, they're really good gins, guys, and it's all included in the price of your cruise. All of your sodas, all of your coffees. You'll see most things in the menu don't even have a price because they're included in the price of your cruise. Obviously, everything on board basically included apart from that one restaurant, like I said. Shore excursions you're going to have to pay for, but they look really reasonably priced in fairness. We got some onboard credit when we booked this as well. I think £365, so $500, so we can book a few excursions with that, which is really good as well.
Or we can go shopping.
We can go shopping on board because there's some shops on board as well, which we'll have a look around. But yeah, lots included in your upfront price that you don't get on other cruise lines. So all of those little prices do add up. So bear that in mind if you're thinking about booking a cruise like this. Oh, it's good, isn't it, David?
Oh, Jesus, Joseph and whoever else. Blooming heck, that's strong, that's good, that is good coffee. I just like the fact you can just go and grab it, like you don't have to worry about finding your cruise card, signing slips, anything like that. It's just go and ask the crew and they'll get it for you. That's just so wonderful.
Yes, that definitely did hit the spot, but we're just walking further into the conservatory now, which is covered, but it opens up during nice weather like today, which is fabulous. You've got some lovely hot tubs on the outside. They're like infinity hot tubs. a big old pool in the middle, and because this ship only carries 922 people at max and about 700 crew, so that crew ratio is incredible. It's almost one crew to every passenger. These areas are not going to get that busy. And there's just so much space. It's so lovely and bright in here, lots of plants and things. Like I said, those hot tubs, some of the biggest I've seen on a cruise ship. This is just lovely. Oh, I'm loving it already, guys. I've got a very good feeling about this cruise line. Just at least nothing goes wrong. I think it's going to be fabulous. Right, where next?
Something just tickled my fancy.
Ooh, treat yourself.
Treat myself. I saw the sign for the whiskey bar and the Explorer Lounge. Let's go and have a look. Ooh, cigar lounge there. Oh my gosh, they have like tons of cigars. Oh, it's very fancy.
Smoking in there, like.
Oh, oh, this looks so nice. Do you know what? I've noticed tons of windows. There's so many windows all around the ship, which is really lovely. I mean, today we are in Venice, but we're actually in the port of Marguerite, which is like very industrial. So we've got a fabulous view of all the containers. So if you're into containers, this is the port for you. This bar is so lovely. I just saw a sign as well. I think they do tastings. So it had a sign for a whiskey tasting and gin tasting as well.
And then at the very front of the ship, you've got the Explorer's Lounge, which is a really nice lounge. And like David said, so many windows. There's panoramic windows all the way around and some lovely seating areas, both inside and outside with some great views of the ship. You've got a bar and piano behind me as well, but plenty of seating. I can't get over how big these lounges are for just 900 passengers. They're bigger than some of the lounges of mega ships that we've been on that hold 6,000 or 7,000 people. So there's going to be plenty of room to stretch out and enjoy without having to fight for chairs, which is the most annoying thing ever. Really like that. Oh, just near the lounge as well, you've got the chef's kitchen where you can pay, I think it's 150 euros per guest to do lots of the tasting and cooking things in here as well, which is really cool. So you've got a really cool kitchen with these amazing windows all the way around. I mean, how amazing this, and then a little tasting room next door. Very cool indeed.
So we came outside to the outside area up on deck 12. This is the Helios area. Very lovely, guys. All the sun lounges, very plush, comfortable, so spacious. This kind of reminds me of like one of the suite areas or like the extra pay areas that you get on one of the big cruise lines with the big comfortable sun lounges. Wow, just look at this. Oh, this looks lovely. Should we just strip off and dive in? Honestly, I'm so tempted.
Yeah. How beautiful is that, David?
That looks absolutely gorgeous. And it feels very quiet. It's already boarding day. What time are we at now? Nearly 4 o'clock? Are we at 4 o'clock? 3 o'clock? And it just feels like there's so much space on this ship. I don't know how full the ship is, but it's very, very quiet and everywhere just feels so spacious and lovely. Sorry, what did you just say? Another glass of champagne, Ben?
Just having a walk around the top decks now, and it's just really lovely. Like David said, it's like a ghost ship. There's nobody on board. There's a running track all the way around, loads and loads and loads of sunbeds, absolutely loads of them, and every single one of them are nice and plush. But yeah, just heading towards the back now to see what we have here. But yeah, this is a great first impression, it really is. Now you're probably thinking that these shots have been taken by a drone, but nope, that's where the Insta360 X4 came into action, because drones are mostly banned on cruise ships now, so we managed to get some amazing drone-like shots, and it's just so lightweight and tiny and fits into our case easily. It's got a lovely easy interface so you can change all of the different modes, video, photo, and we use an invisible selfie stick to get those amazing drone-like shots. And best of all, we're breaking no rules. So we had some amazing ports and we loved using the Insta360 X4. Just look how cool these shots are. We managed to get some drone-like shots, third-party camera shots, so it's like somebody else is filming us, and some really unique perspectives whilst in port. Best thing about this camera is the fact that you can shoot first and frame later, because you're never going to miss any of the action with a 360 camera. Then the editing is super easy on the app. Legitimately just click a few buttons, reframe, export, and that's it. You've got a great video. It's so easy. Oh my gosh, I just love this camera. You too can get this as well by using our affiliate link in the description section below. Click on it and grab one. We highly recommend it. Thanks to Insta360 for sponsoring the video.
Oh my gosh. Look at the size of them hot tubs. This is like the third one we've seen this size as well. Hot tub party in there, Ben. That's massive. And I can't wait till we're sailing as well. That's going to be so beautiful, and them views on the outside there. Oh.
We've come up another deck and we have the Sky Bar, and it's lovely up here, another bar, loads of seating areas, and there's a sports court behind us as well, with some amazing views down at the back of the ship. This is just really wonderful. Again, so much space. I can't go on enough about it. It's fabulous. Very, very surprised at the amount of space on the ship. It's so good.
That's it for now. We're going to head back to the cabin and have a little snooze, and we'll see you for dinner and sail away.
Oh, isn't this just lovely? So we're sailing away. Welcome back, everybody. We've got changed. Just trying to get used to this ship. It's just really, really liking it. Got a glass of champagne. David's got his cocktail. Loads of drinks, loads of cocktails. They've got non-alcoholic stuff as well. This is non-alcoholic. It's a non-alcoholic rosé. Oh, that's delicious. Very good indeed. And we've just came outside to see the lovely sail away. The sun's came out now as well. It was a little bit miserable earlier on. This is just lovely, isn't it? And it's just so quiet. Just loving all of these outdoor areas. It's just so lovely. Super excited for food as well. We're going to be going to Sakura, which is one of the 5 restaurants. This one's an Asian themed restaurant, and we love our Asian food. So I am very excited to take you guys along with us, see what the main dining rooms are like, because yes, this is a main dining room. And then we're going to have a look at some of the entertainment and things to do on board. So this is nice, isn't it?
Well, cheers, Ben.
Cheers.
I got myself a non-alcoholic.
So an alcoholic cocktail.
That's what I said, a non-alcoholic.
A non-alcoholic.
So I got a pomegranate spritz, which is pomegranate juice, vodka, prosecco, lemon, lime, and a little bit of soda water.
Treat yourself.
Looks very pretty, doesn't it? I thought I was going to blow my head off, but it's actually very, very drinkable. I feel like it's one of those drinks where it's going to creep up on you though. It goes down far too easy. This is just absolutely wonderful. Wunderbar. Like Ben said, the drinks menu was huge. I was really surprised how much they had on there. Do you know what I found really strange was I was like fumbling around for my cruise card, and they were like, oh no,
Oh yeah, you don't do any of that. It's so nice.
So nice. Like you just go up to the bar, just ask for a drink. That's it, you're done. And it's so strange. Yeah, so that's the first time I felt the difference between like a main cruise line and like a luxury cruise line. It's so strange when we turned the corner, I could see the whole horizon shift. Very different. But goodbye, Venice. Thank you so much. You were wet. We were wading through 6 foot of water nearly in St. Mark's Square. If you're on Patreon, check out them vlogs. They'll be coming soon, or they may have already been up. But yeah, fab. Really enjoyed Venice and really looking forward to the cruise.
Oh, just loving all of these comfortable sun lounges as well. How nice is this? Oh, this is just so exciting, guys. Love going on a new cruise line. Like I said, we're a little bit nervous because of MSC and what happened to us last time. If you hadn't watched those videos, basically we went in the MSC Yacht Club, which is the suite-only area on MSC, and we got told to stop filming. In fairness, MSC were really good about it. So they apologised profusely, said it was all a mistake. We thought it was because we'd produced some negative content before. But in fairness to MSC, they were really fantastic about it. They basically gave us a full refund. They want to work with us to come up with a social media policy. And they were really, really apologetic. And we really appreciate that, because they could have taken the high road and just not replied to us and ignored us. But they were really, really upset about it. So it was good to see. And yeah, we're giving them another chance, and we're going to let you know exactly what it's like. So we came to another bar just before dinner. We wanted to go to the lobby bar, the one with the really big cool background. Really busy down there. Unfortunately, there isn't many seats. We'd like to have seen a few more seats down there. We're sat upstairs just around the lobby at the coffee shop, but they don't do many cocktails or anything here. It's just glasses of wine and coffee and things. So David's popped down to pop in his order. And this is a really nice seat up here, actually. Really loving this ship. It's just feeling very modern, very bright and fresh. Love it. And it's got a nice atmosphere. We've got a live singer and a pianist behind me, which is nice to see as well. So we've heard plenty of live music so far, which is big thumbs up for us.
Cheers. Having a James Bond moment. I got myself a martini this time. Stirred, not shaken. Really looking forward to dinner tonight, guys, as well. Asian food, my favourite type of food, so I'm super excited. Do you know what? Again, very smooth. I can see there's been a dangerous cruise. Here we are at the back of the ship. We're heading to Sakura, the Asian restaurant, and I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, guys, so we're in Sakura. This restaurant is absolutely stunning. I can't believe how nice it is. There's like flowers all over the roof, lots of woodwork. It's a really, really stunning restaurant. And you've got these lovely windows as well with an amazing view of the outside. It's something that we're noticing, lots of windows. We've got the menus. So we've got 2 menus. There's a full sushi menu, which is crazy, and sashimi. Then we've got the regular menu as well, and it looks really big. There's lots of veggie things on there, meats, fish, But yeah, I'm blown away with how beautiful this restaurant is. I really am, and the crew have been really lovely as well. So let's get it picking, and then we'll get eating. I'm excited.
So we've popped our orders in, and I've got my cocktail, the Sakura Tini. It is sake, cranberry, a little bit of touch of vodka as well. It's very pretty. Do you know what? That is actually delicious. I thought it was going to be very, very sweet, but it's not at all. It's not sweet. Another drink that is very drinkable and is going to go down very easily. It's actually quite refreshing. We ordered the sharers, so there's like 3 little sharers to start, and one of them is edamame, so we had the edamame beans, which we both love. And then they also, we didn't order this by the way, they also brought out the signature sushi roll, which is lobster sushi, tempura'd. It's got, on the top it's got fruit, so it has strawberries, mango, it's got a spicy mayonnaise on the bottom as well. It also looks like a little bit of meat, because this is my favourite type of food. Look at that. It looks incredible.
Oh Jesus, David, you've got a big mouth.
That is absolutely amazing. That is freaking incredible. Sweet, spicy, lovely crunchy outside, delicious interior as well. Delicious inside of the sushi roll. I'm going to get another one because that is absolutely banging.
So our starters have came out, and I went for the dim sum, so it's a pork dim sum. Oh my gosh, it looks absolutely spectacular, doesn't it? They're quite big, so I've got it on the end of my my chopsticks, and that's quite a mouthful, that. Let's have a little taste, dip it in some of this sauce, and have a little taste and just do it whole, right? They're little bags of fun. They're fun bags. They are absolutely bloody delicious. So tasty, salty, massive amounts of taste in there. Beautiful little bags of lovely stuff inside. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely delicious. I'm going in for another bag.
And I went for the gyozas, which are a shrimp gyoza. They've actually got little bits of caviar on the top as well.
Oh, how beautiful do they look though,
They're
David?
so pretty. I almost don't want to destroy them, but I actually do. They are so good. Really nice flavour to them. Perfectly cooked, absolutely packed full of prawns. Kind of like a smoky barbecue flavour to them as well. Banging, 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 banging.
Wow, this must be like the prettiest salad that I've seen in a long time. I went for the kale salad for my next starter. Yep, we're on starter number 2. David's on starter number 3 if you count that sushi. So I'm going to tuck in and eat. Oh, it's got like mushrooms, kale. It's got some lovely nuts and tofu in there as well. It smells absolutely delicious and it just looks beautiful. Let's try it. That doesn't taste at all what I thought it was going to. It's beautiful. It's like citrusy, spicy as well. It's definitely got a bit of spice in there. I'm feeling a bit of a kickback in my mouth. But very delicious indeed.
So for my third starter, I got the tempura'd soft shell crab.
And we can't even share because I don't eat seafood.
No, but it looks incredible, and it comes on a little bed of salad and a little spicy sauce on the side. Really delicious sauce on the side. Really absolutely lovely soft shell crab. And this salad on the bottom as well, it gives it a little bit of freshness. Love it.
Okay, so our main courses have arrived, guys. It is a little bit slow, I have to say that tonight, but it is what it is, and it's been a nice little chat with me and David, catching up on things. I went for the vegetable green curry. I absolutely love Thai curry, so it looks lovely. We've went for a plethora of sides that we're going to share as well. So we've got some broccolini, we've got some egg fried rice, some jasmine rice, and some lovely flash fried aubergines. Let's go have a little taste of the curry first of all, shall we? Absolutely love Thai food. Up next, we've got Bruce Lee's brother, broccoli. Sorry, David told me not to do that one, but I couldn't resist. It's got some type of sauce in it, and it's absolutely delicious. Really, really good. The aubergines, oh, yummy as well. Lovely and tasty. Really fabulous first proper meal on board. Absolutely loving it. Thrilled that the reviews were right. The food's good so far.
Thank the Lord that the main courses are not that big, because I was about to burst, honestly. I went for the miso cod. Now I've had miso salmon before, but never miso cod. And it comes beautifully presented on a bamboo leaf, I believe. I'm going to give my lime a little squeeze. And as Ben said, we have a plethora of sides. Sticky, sweet. It's got quite like a sweet, almost like a mushy texture, which is actually quite nice. Very different to miso salmon. Delicious.
Wow, I am blown away, seriously guys, completely blown away by that meal. For dessert we had a chocolate matcha cake, fondant cake. Oh my gosh, it was divine. It didn't look like it was going to be that nice or sound like it was going to be that nice, because you know when you go to Asian restaurants a lot of the time the desserts really aren't the big thing. It's all about the savoury food. Oh my gosh, couldn't have been more wrong. Delicious. Also had a coconut sorbet as well, equally as good. The crew, incredible. Absolutely amazing service, so friendly, so chatty. What you see on Disney, that kind of thing. Very, very good, guys. We're very impressed so far. We're going to head to the entertainment at the front of the ship now, because they're going to put a show on. It's going to be all about the musicals with some instruments and some singers. So let's go see what it's all about, shall we?
Really looking forward to the show. It's great to see that there is entertainment on, because sometimes the smaller ships and the luxury cruise lines, there's usually very little evening entertainment, but they do have a nightly show on board, which is great. It does start a little bit later than we've seen on other cruise lines, but that's just
very different kind of. I'm holding up a lamp. I'm holding up a lamp to light them.
It does start a little bit later.
You look a bit scary. Let me hold it. Yeah.
Is that not my good light? Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, we've noticed everything's a little bit later on here than other cruise lines, but that's a very Italian thing. Stay up late, party late, lie in the morning, have a late breakfast. That's the kind of thing on here that we've seen by looking at the daily planner. But really looking forward to the show. It looks very comfortable as well.
Oh, just came outside. What a lovely evening it is. Well, the show was absolutely fantastic for what it is, guys. Like we said, you don't tend to get these big Broadway style shows on luxury cruise lines like this. So if that's what you're expecting and just tons of activities, you're not going to find it here by the looks of it, and you're not going to find it on any other real luxury cruise line. But the show was fantastic. Lots of musicians, a live band, which was great to see. Lots and lots of live band members and 4 great singers. But that's it for tonight. We'll see you in about a week's time when we'll let you know exactly what this cruise has been like. So we'll see you then.
1 week later.
Yes, good morning, everybody. Very excited for breakfast this morning. I can already smell the coffee.
Me too. It smells delicious, doesn't it? If you had smell-o-vision, guys, you'd be in heaven right now. Oh, guys, the main dining rooms on board of this ship are just absolutely beautiful, and we've had some amazing meals whilst we've been here, and I really do love the Fil Rouge restaurant, which we'll be trying for dinner in our next episode, so make sure you stay subscribed for that. The menu is absolutely massive. They do just about everything. All of the drinks, like we've already mentioned, are all included in the price of your cruise. So things like freshly squeezed orange juice, smoothies, all of that stuff. Several varieties of coffee, of course. It's an Italian cruise line, but lots and lots of stuff. Ordered my coffee with some lovely oat milk, and let's have a little try. It looks very, very strong indeed. Let's have a try. Oh, life juice in my mouth. That's what I like to see. Anyway, we're going to pop in our orders and then get eating. Also, guys, they came around with a tray of breakfast dessert before you even get started, and it looked really delicious. The pastries are absolutely stunning. They're really big, crunchy, delicious. We've had a few already on this cruise and they are beautiful. I went for a lovely little blueberry muffin. Doesn't it look lovely? Let's have a little try. Oh, Mrs., you've got some power in there. She's a power berry. Oh my gosh, she's stuffed full of berries, delicious tartness, really nice, soft, cheeky muffin texture. Love it. Love a bit of breakfast dessert. It's my favourite thing of the whole day. Oh, so I got my first course and I got some steamed apples with granola and berries. It looks really pretty, guys. One thing that we've noticed across the whole of the cruise is that the presentation in all of the restaurants is superb. It's more like elevated specialty dining. It really is. So think of specialty dining on cruise lines, and I'd say it was a step above that. So you're getting the luxury treatment, which is really nice. The food, as we'll talk about a little bit later on, no surprises here. It's been bloody fabulous. But let's have a little try. Get a bit of everything on there. Some of the nuts, the berries, the steamed apple, the compote underneath. Oof, smells delicious. That tastes so healthy but really yummy at the same time. All of the different flavors, especially from the apple. I love cooked apple. It's one of my favorite things. So it tastes a little bit like a healthy version of an apple pie. I can eat this all day and not put on much weight, hopefully.
So my main courses came. I went for the Fil Rouge signature dish, which is essentially, it's an eggs Benedict, but it's got a French twist. It comes in a bed of spinach, hollandaise sauce, and it has caviar on the top. Very, very posh. And let's cut into it, shall we? Oh,
ooh, go.
My gosh, that has just gone everywhere. I'm gonna try and not make a sloppy joe out of this. Very, very light flavour, delicate. Feel very sophisticated eating this morning. What's nice about all these portions is they're all quite small, but in a good way. They're all a little bit more refined. It's not like you're getting buckets of food on here. Everything's quite petite, shall we say. It's very European, and I quite like that because it means you're not feeling overly stuffed and you can have multiple courses as well.
Oh, and I've treated myself to something, again, quite nice and light. Love the menu. There's so many different things you can choose from, like I said, and you can mix and match things as well, which is really nice. So I've got some whole wheat toast with 2 poached eggs medium, and they're beautifully cooked. They're just nice and runny in the middle, but not too under, because I don't like my eggs too runny. I like them quite cooked still. Right, let's have a little try. I mean, I know what this is going to taste like, so it's going to be no surprise to anybody, is it? It's an egg and a piece of toast, but the bread is really lovely. All of the bread is freshly made on board as well.
You're having a fight with your egg there,
I'm having a bit of a fight with my egg.
You jumped off your plate.
Bit of egg on toast. It's very British and very delicious. Beautifully simple. What more is there to say? It's eggs on toasted, but it's very, very nice indeed. Ho ho ho, it's breakfast dessert time version 2 with a vengeance. We've got the banana pancakes, which is the special as well. Now, there was lots of plant-based items and vegetarian items on the menu as well, which is really good to see. So these are actually plant-based, which we didn't know. We didn't actually realise until after we'd ordered it. So let's have a taste. And bananas about this dessert. That is very, very good, guys. And it tastes quite healthy as well, but it's absolutely delicious with the little nuts on there and the strawberries. A really, really lovely way to finish our meal. Very happy indeed. I'm going away nice and full.
Thanks a bunch, Ben.
David.
You just told me to say that. Some plant-based food's very good, but let's see if this one stacks up.
Oh, Jesus.
Quite like a gooey texture for the pancake as well. Not quite as fluffy as like a real pancake, but very tasty and very delicious with lovely maple syrup on the side. Overall, very good.
That was absolutely delicious. Also for breakfast, there's a few other options. You can have room service, which is complimentary. We're going to do that in our next video again, so stay subscribed for that. It'll be an awesome experience, I'm sure, and you'll want to see the cabin as well because, oof, it's beautiful, or should I say sweet. Also in the coffee shop as well, there's a selection of pastries, little treats, some fruit. You can get some coffee in there and juices as well, all complimentary again. They've got a really nice coffee menu with lots of nice coffee, and it's bloomin' delicious. But next we're going to head up to the buffet just to have a look what's on offer in the buffet for breakfast as well. I'm sure it's going to be as good as dinner and lunch because wow, it's been amazing.
Yeah, so we came up to the Emporium Marketplace, which is the buffet on this ship, and it is incredible. Like we've mentioned before, it's not quite a buffet, it's more like little service stations where they serve you rather than you helping yourself. And there's a lot of stuff that is made fresh to order. But let me tell you what there is for breakfast. Okay, so there's a big continental selection of fruits, cheeses, cold cuts, and a selection of pastries, including some delicious looking giant croissants. But then on the reverse, some tiny muffins, which is quite strange because usually they're the other way around. There's also a hot selection of various types of eggs, potatoes, polenta, various different sausages like chicken sausages, pork sausages. There's also bacon as well, so all your hot selection, and you can just pick and choose them and they'll plate them up for you there and then. There's also a made-to-order egg station where you can order customised eggs and omelettes, a make-to-order pancake station, a waffle station and a crepe station, so they are all made to order fresh for you. You can choose whatever you want on them, all the different toppings and the different pancakes and waffles. Really delicious looking. There's also a granola station to make your own granola. Of course, there's a selection of fruits, cereals and yogurts. Finally, there's a specialties selection, and these are dishes that are prepared freshly for you, so you order them and they'll make you them there and then. And that's a selection of eggs benedicts, avocado on toast, huevos rancheras, and they're all cooked fresh. They even have a spicy sauce collection, so you can actually choose your hot rating. It even has the little scale there as well. Or we could make a YouTube video of doing a hot ones, Ben.
Oh, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Maybe for another day. I've just ate breakfast and had a lot of coffee. We have to say as well is the buffet is a really nice buffet. It's got windows all around, lots of seating. You can sit inside or you can sit outside. You just take a seat and the crew come over and will offer you drinks and things like that. We didn't even talk about drinks actually, because of course there's a coffee station, so you can grab yourself a coffee. And they also have a smoothie bar as well, where you can make your own smoothies.
So we just have to talk about the food and sum it up. Well, it's by no surprise, guys. The food has been absolutely spectacular in just about every single way. It has been so impressive. You've just seen the breakfast buffet there, but we had a look at the dinner buffet as well. Equally as good. The food was absolutely fantastic, and there's a huge array of different foods. So you've got cold foods, hot foods, salads, desserts, all of that stuff. A carvery station with 3 different types of carvery. lots and lots of things, which is really good. Plus you've got lots of premium stuff as well, like ceviche serving areas, massive amounts of seafood with real premium offerings, such things like mussels and oysters and crab legs and lobster, and lots of very, very nice high-end stuff that you don't usually get on normal cruise ships. Now in the restaurants, there's 5 of them, with one of them being a specialty restaurant, Anthology. Anthology is absolutely amazing. It's a 7-course tasting menu. It does come at a high price at 160 euros per person, which is very expensive, but it is an incredible experience like no other. But an amazing experience with the most incredible service I think we've seen on any cruise ship before. Overall, the food in the 4 restaurants, oh my gosh, it's been absolutely fantastic, and it's just been so nice having that amount of different choice. So 4 completely different restaurants with 4 completely different themes. It's been wonderful. Food is an offer just about everywhere. Room service around the ship, it's just crazy. There's just so much stuff, and it's just been amazing. We really have enjoyed the food.
Okay, so we have to mention the ports and the itinerary. We've mentioned this a few times on our channel, but you tend to see with smaller ships, you get to go to more unique and interesting ports. And we have on this one. We've been to a lot of ports that we've never been to before, and they do tend to do itineraries that visit these more unusual ports where the big ships just don't visit or they can't get into. So on this cruise, we went to a lot of first-time ports for us. So we went to Croatia, went to Hvar and Rijeka, which were absolutely lovely. Both very small ports, but very beautiful and popular, absolutely gorgeous. We also went to Kotor, which is a favourite of ours. A lot of the big ships do go to that one, but it was quite quiet the day we went, and we got the whole city to ourselves. We saw all the different cats and the beautiful architecture there. It's a really beautiful port, very pretty. We also visited Brindisi in Italy, which is a first time for us, and Lefkada in Greece, with its beautiful beaches.
So yeah, if you want to check out some of our experiences in port, we filmed them on our Patreon channel, so check out our vlogs on there. In return, we give you lots of extra things. All of the information is in the description section below, and it really helps us to create more unbiased, honest and fun content. Unlike cruise lines like Viking Cruises, the excursions are an extra cost, so do bear that in mind, but we found that they are quite cheap compared to a lot of other main cruise lines, which is really nice. But on Viking and several other luxury brands, you do get an excursion included in every single port. So let's call a spade, a sheep a sheep. It's an expensive cruise. This cost around $7,500 for 7 nights. That's about 5,500 Great British pounds. So yeah, it's expensive, $1,000 a night. Very much in line with other luxury cruise lines, or cruise lines like Disney, but you do get so much included. You really do. The Wi-Fi, all of the extra things like tips and drinks, it does really add up when you add that into a normal cruise. We personally think it's a fantastic value for money for what you get. It really is. Compared to MSC, it's been fantastic. Compared to the other luxury cruise lines we've done, it's been outstanding. Genuinely, guys, it's been such an amazing experience overall. I have very little negative to say about this, because it's just been wonderful in just about every single respect.
Yeah, and we just have to say how amazing the crew have been, not just with us, because a few of the crew actually do recognise us coming from different cruise lines, but with every single passenger. And speaking to other passengers on the ship, they've all said the same thing. There's an attention to detail service that is so much more than we've ever had on any other cruise, and fantastic service overall. So attentive. There is a lot of crew on here and you do feel it.
We have very little negatives to say. So the cruise critic reviews were really accurate. Everybody seems to really like this on the whole. The food, the service, yes, the entertainment isn't what you're going to find on some of the big cruise ships. It really isn't. It's like this on all luxury cruise lines we've been on. You're not going to get those big Broadway shows, the big epic entertainment and activities, but we still found plenty to do with lots of trivia, live music, and just chilling. It's all about the relaxation on this cruise, and it's something that we've really enjoyed. Fellow passengers on board, really quite young and really quite diverse, a lot different to what we thought it would be. Mainly people in their 40s and 50s, a lot of people from North America, not many people from Europe really, so places like Spain and Italy, a few people from Asia as well, but a really nice round group of people, and we really enjoyed getting to know people on board. It's been a pleasure. With these small cruises, you do get to know your fellow passengers, and everybody's just been so lovely. We feel like we fit in here and we haven't stuck out like sore thumbs because we don't belong in ultra luxury places faces, but we felt very welcome indeed, and it's just been very wonderful. We've loved it. We really have. Fan-blummentastic. I can't get over it, and we definitely will be back. It's just been wonderful.
I do have one negative about this ship, and it's completely ruined the entire cruise. I want to show you. Now, we're in the laundry room, and it's fab that they have a laundry room on board, self-service, you can help yourself. Washers, dryers, no charge. They even have the detergents and the tablets for them. But the one thing I absolutely am appalled with on this cruise line is this.
What is that?
Now this is the ironing board. I don't know if they forgot to add an ironing board and they've sort of fashioned one out of this.
It's a bit limp.
But also the second problem is, when there's a large queue, you're kind of in the way. It's ruined the whole cruise, MSC. Sort your ironing board out. Just kidding, obviously. It's a little inconvenience, but it is good they've got a laundry room, but it does get very busy, and there's only 2 of them, so you have to be a little bit like a ninja when you're using the laundry room and slip in there to get your laundry in.
So one thing we haven't showed you now are some of the amazing extra features. Not the first one, we're going to go to the gym to work off some calories, and then we're going to go and really relax and treat ourselves. So come along. Well, hello. We've came into one of the absolutely massive hot tubs. There are so many hot tubs on this ship and so many pools, especially for the size of the ship. Honestly, I think this ship has more pools and hot tubs than some mega ships that carry like 6,000 or 7,000 people. But these are lovely. They are just absolutely massive. Oh, that is so lovely. And they've got the most amazing infinite views off the side. Oh, guys, this is just the life. It really is.
Oh, this is so relaxing after being in the gym. To come relax our muscles from that 2.5-hour workout that I did with the 22 kilogram weights and that 45-minute HIIT session is to just sit in here and, oh, it's a jet, and relax. Oh, fabulous.
What on earth is he talking about? We were in the gym for about 25 to 30 minutes. It is very busy in there, and it's quite a small gym, but obviously it's a small ship. But I could stay out here all day long. We've got the perfect weather. It's lovely and warm, not too hot, intermittently sunny, and we've got the whole place to ourselves. This is one thing we've noticed. All of the pools and hot tubs, they're just very quiet, so we never ever have an issue finding a sun lounger, a pool. It's just one of those things which is just so lovely. And on some big ships, it's impossible. You just can't find a seat anywhere, and you've got crowds around you, but you have so much privacy and alone time and relaxation time that I just want to stay here forever. This is just, oh, this is just lovely, guys.
I feel so relaxed. I feel like complete jelly. We went to the thermal spa, and oh my gosh, it's so relaxing. Really lovely. I do have to say, comparing it to Viking, the thermal spa on Viking's much nicer, and I think it also has a bit more in there, but it's still really good on this cruise, and it's completely complimentary as well, so there's no charge for it. You don't even have to book it. You can just pop down and go anytime you want, which is fabulous. I've never felt like jelly like this before. I feel like I just want to go to bed and have a nap.
So yeah, what a wonderful time we've had, guys. We can't say enough. We highly recommend Explora Journeys. From our experience, it's been beautiful. Everything about it. A big thank you for watching. Next week, we're going to show you around our mega suite. We're in it now. You do want to see that. And living the luxury first class life. And we're going to show you much more food and lots of other things like the destinations, which we can't wait to show you. But that's it for this episode. Please subscribe and like the video. And please do consider becoming a patron. Like we said, we've made lots of extra videos from this cruise. Plus we do ad-free videos of all of our videos. You get early access to our videos, so you get them a few days earlier than every single body else. And we do a monthly video call where we get to talk to you one-on-one, which is so fabulous with all the rest of our patrons. So it's in the description section below. We'd really appreciate that. That's it till next time.
Happy cruising!